hearing nothing, I guess we'll just carry on. Lynn, I believe, is still, I haven't heard from Lynn, so I'm sure they're probably still having too much fun sightseeing up in the northeastern part of the country. And more power to them. Have fun while you can. Alrighty, this is going to be the Boat Anchors Unlimited Net. We provide a forum. We get here together and talk about old radios, talk on old radios, and one thing and another. New rigs are fine. If you have an interest in what we're doing, we don't turn anybody down. So with all that being said, I guess, and if you have any questions or something, somebody out here might know something about what's wrong with your old rig. You never can tell. Don't know till you ask. And if you have something along the line of boat anchor gear, 30, 40, 50 years old, you want to buy or you're looking to sell or something, you want to put it out, that's fine too. Okay, first fellow on my list this evening is Ed, November 5, Juliet, India.
Thank you, Jay. This is N5JJI. Beautiful downtown New Braunfels. Tonight I'm operating on the Heathkit HW101. The microphone is the Shure 505C. Into my little Heathkit HM102 power meter. Into the SB201 amplifier. And out the window into a inverted V up about 45 feet. And that's all I got going here. So 73's around the net, and I'll be listening in. N5JJI.
Okay, Ed, good deal. Sounding great down here this evening. Once I got these good old Kenwood headphones on, that kind of cut out some of the static. Or maybe it's my imagination, I don't know. By the way, I didn't say what I'm on this evening. I'm back on my Kenwood TS820S with the R820 hooked up to it in transceiver configuration, and kind of like a set of twins. And everything seems to be working well for the moment. I hope it stays that way. All right, Kilo Fox 5, Yankee Mike Fox. Barry, it's your turn.
Hey there, Jay. Thanks for picking me up there. Yeah, that Kenwood sounds real good you got there. Yeah, thank you for starting the net up and everything, and thanks for picking me up. Yeah, I'm on the Swan 500C, and acquired this from Lynn a couple years ago. Been having good luck with it on 80, 40, and 20. Been a good radio. Anyway, Swan 500C running through a MFJ Versatuner 5 up through a window wire and a dipole. And been liking the radio. Hope I can bring another one online here. I've got an Atlas 210X. Just not put out enough for the net yet. But anyways, enjoying the net, and that's about all I got. Cat 5 YMF back to net.
Okay, Barry, good deal. Sounding good. So far, so good. Everybody's doing fine. Let's see. He's slumming in Austin today, so how about you, Don, W5DK?
Yeah. Hello, Jay, everybody. I'm not sure about the slumming in Austin. I'm still here in Comal County. Thanks for running the net. Everybody's checking in. I'm on my Drake station tonight, the TR4, with the D104 microphone and the L4 amp running most of it, and just a Ultramax double band antenna outside. Thanks for running the net, Jay, and good to hear everybody. WF5DK.
Okay. Now, I don't know what the comment about Austin was. I think I probably heard something a while ago and misinterpreted, but anyway. Never mind. Oh, it sounded good, Don. It's working for you. Whiskey Bravo 1 Echo, Doug.
Yeah, Dan's in Boston, born in Austin. Actually, I was not born in Austin. Good evening, everybody. Boat Anchor's Nest. This is Doug, WB1E. Hello. All right, doing 360 watts TEC out of the Swan 500. Sticking directly into the Electric Voice 638. And the stars aligned, and I found another one. Gentleman gave one to me for good money, a good deal. And sent it to me, shipped, and everything looks like a trophy. I can't wait to get it cooked up. So anyway, I got a Swan Mark I amplifier that I'm resurrecting. I completely stripped the entire project. Nothing all the way down to a steel chassis front panel that was pretty good looking. The meter was savable, and the top cover looked like the hood of a Cadillac. So I got the 400 tubes burning in. I had to flush mount those along with the Bandit power transformer. I had to flush mount that on its side because all this it's sort of like a Cobra with a 427. So anyway, up barefoot tonight, up the inverted V, up about 70 feet. Everything's homemade on that end. I'll turn it back to you, Jay. Thanks for running the net, and Rusty and everybody else. This is WB1E, outside of Bryan, Texas.
Okay, Doug. Good deal. Yeah, that old Swan Mark I was I had one for a while. It had, what did it have in it? I ended up putting 3 500s in it, but anyway, I think they'll take a variety of twos, but they're pretty good. Anyway, alrighty, thank you, sir. KF5 RZN, John, you still there? Maybe not. KE5Q. How about you, Jim?
Yeah, KM5QS in the nest. This is Kilo Echo 5 Quebec. Tonight we're remote from real close to downtown Austin here, just over here in Martin Hills, right across the lake here. And tonight we're running the ICOM 7300, but it is going into a boat anchor into the Clipperton L. Clipperton L with a 4 of 572Bs in it. And that's going into the 8040 Ultimax double bazooka. And we got a little rain coming here in Austin. I hear it thundering out there. And they're saying we're going to get a little bit more. We had a good rainstorm here this morning actually it was around noon. Anyway, appreciate you calling the nest. KM5QS, KE5Q, remote Austin.
Okay, Jim. Yeah, that was my mistake a minute ago when I was talking to Don, and it was you that said you were down in Austin. So anyway, okay. Well, everybody's got to be somewhere. Sounded fine. Good. Band is the static crashes aren't slowing us down yet, so we'll see you after a while. All right, let me see. K5LT, how about you, Lyle?
Good evening, Jay, and everyone else on the net. Oh, another wonderful day here outside of Bernie, Texas, about 30 miles north of San Antonio. Got some rain earlier today, got another 8/10 of an inch. So we're slowly making progress, and I believe there's water flowing in the river again. So a couple weeks ago it was bone dry. You could walk across it, up and down it, and not get wet. And now I think there's water in it. Need to go down and take a look. Maybe we'll get some fish back in it in another week or two. Keep sending more rain. The slow, steady rain's good stuff. Looking forward to it. Anyhow, I'm running the usual tonight. Running the Heathkit SB101 into the Heathkit SB221 amplifier out to the double X-Elite ZEP antenna running through the cedar trees. So, nothing really new here. So, thank you, Jay, for running the net tonight, and we'll talk to y'all next week. K5LT.
All righty, well, good deal. Okay, how about you, Don? Whiskey Bravo 5. Excuse me, OZZ.
Yeah, this is B50ZZ. Running all Kenwood there, 830S, and TL922 amplifier, Kenwood TL922 amplifier, and improvised 75 meter dipole made out of 18 gauge speaker wire at about 40 feet. Over.
Okay, well, it's working. You finally got something back up in the air. We can hear you again.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Don. Okay, Mr. Steve, K0SCD, we're going to see you at Belton?
Absolutely. Wouldn't miss it for the world, Jay. K0SCD in Tyler. And tonight, as usual, I'm on the Kenwood 520 and a Collins 30L on the dipole, 40-odd feet up in the air. And that's about it from Damp Tyler, raining and crashing. Glad to see the water, though, and looking forward to Belton, but I'm going to warm up this weekend on the mountaintop in Mena. Going up tomorrow and hope to have a good weekend up there. Back to you, Jay. K0SCD.
Okay, Steve. Scuttlebutt says take a jacket and long pants because it's getting a little chilly up there. So that's I don't know. I heard that somewhere. But then on the mountain, you can expect that. All right. See you later, Steve. KC5L, Tom.
Hey, good evening, Jay and Annette. Tom, KC5L in San Antonio. And tonight we're on the usual, talking on the Central Electronics 200B with the D104 microphone, 600L amplifier, Johnson KW matchbox, and homebrew doubled up about 15 feet, and we're listening on the RC98. That's about all I have here, Jay. Thanks for running the net, KC5L.
Okay, Tom. Good deal. Sounds great, as usual. Those old Central Electronics always seem to sound good. Anyway, where am I? Almost lost my place. K8WOZ, Dan. Whoops, Dan must have gone for popcorn. I'll come back to him. How about K5SAC, Norman?
Wait a minute, this thing working now? Now I believe it is. K5SAC, Sierra Alpha Charlie. I'm Norman in Nederland, Texas. I'm on the upper Texas coast, using the same old favorite boat anchor, KWM2 winged emblem I've had since 1968, driving a 30L1 that's a little bit newer than that, and about a 30-foot high homebrew 10 through 80 inverted V. Hey, something happened at breakfast Saturday that's interesting concerning boat anchors. We have about 6 or 8 gathered every Saturday at the Hams for breakfast, and one of them drug in a show and tell item. He flopped a good old Central Electronics 20A on the table there, and we all got a chance to poke around and eyeball it and check it out good, and it's in great condition. All the right knobs on, and didn't see anything missing, and I'm trying to talk him into putting that thing on the air. I know it's a lot of work. I went online, didn't know a thing about them, but I went online and looked. There's all kinds of things you can look at to help get you along. It's a lot less simple than just plugging in the mic and antenna. You got to have the right frequency VFO and everything, and just a lot to work with. But they sure sound good once you get them going. So I hope I can convince him to give it a try. It's cool out tonight in the mid-70s. I can't wait to get out and take my exercise walk. Back to you, Jay, and I'll catch you next Wednesday, K5SAC.
Okay, Norman. Great signal as usual. Yeah, those. It's fun to play with those things. All of them really, but some of them are more fun than others. But I hadn't made a list yet, so whatever happens there. Thank you, sir, for checking in. See you next week. KC5 WLF, Jimmy.
Yeah, hey Jay. KC5 WLF Jimmy. I'm over here in Northwest Austin. Actually, Cedar Park. I don't know if I claim Austin or not sometimes. But anyway, I'm on my FT 101 Zulu Delta. Mark III, and using my FL 2000 Bravo with the 2.3. Let's see. No, it's not 2.3500. Anyway, and into an off-center fed dipole, and it looks like about about 700 watts. So it's about 500 watts. So it probably needs to be retuned. But anyway, everybody sounds good. I had some really good copies, on let's see. Jim had a really good copy over here, out of Austin, of course. And Don had a 5.5. Steve had a 5.8. Tom had a 5.2 out of San Antonio. Dan, I think he had a 5.8 as well. Anyway, I'm hearing some good stations out there. Good evening to everybody, and happy birthday to me. 7-3, KC5 WLF.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday. Another day above ground.
Cumpleaños feliz.
Yeah, what he said. Whiskey 5, Fox Papa Tango, forever paying taxes. Go ahead.
Good evening, Jay, and everyone on the net in Jasper, Texas. W5FTT. Tonight I'm running my Kenwood GS 520S. The microphone's Alexa Voice 621L. And amplifier is the single 3-500. Running into a 8040 Ultimax out there at 45 foot. No, 50 foot. I'm sorry, 50 foot. That's about it here, Jay. Everyone's sounding great. Good to hear you. See you, Belton. W5FTT.
Yes, sir. You've got a big signal down here tonight. Good to hear you. Thanks for checking in. Let me check back and see if Dan made it back to the radio. WOZ, you there?
Yeah, sorry about that, Jay. I figured I had time to go drain some water off, but I guess I picked the wrong time. But thanks for recognizing me. It's Dan, KWOZ in Houston. Talking on a Kenwood TS-820 that was in Sammy's pile there. He gave me this thing in an 830, said, see if you can fix those up for me. So I got the 830 working better all the time, but boy, that thing is so far out of alignment. The digital display doesn't work yet, but I'm gaining so much on some of the other stuff, I figured I might even get that going. Anyway, this is the 820. This was mainly just bad bearing grease and the VFO and a few other things, alignment, of course. But I'm gaining on it. It's about, let's see, 300 hertz on the digital display, about 300 hertz high. I'll figure out how to adjust that one day. It's stable, it seems to be, but anyway, the microphone's an MC50, and I'm driving a Collins 30L1 just to keep up with the Joneses. KWOZ, back to me.
All right. Well, you might, I'm trying to remember, it's like a power supply in the back of that 820 above the, oh shucks, if you got the top off, you look back toward the back and to the left just a little bit, near the IF board, there's a 4-pin plug. Plugs in. It comes off a little transformer down on the bottom. What that has to do exactly with the display, I don't know. But I was having trouble with mine, and when I got in there and pulled that plug off and cleaned everything up and made sure they were tight connections, it came back to life, working just fine.
That was on an 820?
Yep, TS-820.
Well, the display works fine. It's just the digital readout is off by about 300 hertz.
Oh, okay. That's where you had different problems. Well, mine wasn't showing up, but it did.
Oh, okay. So the 830, all it's got is a dot, another dot, and then a 0 down at the far right end. But it's just the numbers are missing. I got the zeros and the decimal point. I'll get the rest sooner or later.
Okay. That the troubleshooting guide tells you to look for the to make sure the voltage is correct coming off the regulator board going to it.
Yeah, I'll get to that VCO here pretty quick. I got a whole bunch of them that were way off. It was incredible, the alignment of that thing so far. But, boy, it's coming right to life once you get things set right.
Oh, yeah, they're great. When you get them. I was going to make an alliteration, but I better not. My wife might hear me. And anyway, never mind. Good deal, Dan. I haven't got that stuff yet that old boy couldn't make it by today, so I'm looking forward to the next few days to seeing what I'm going to be bringing to Belton. But anyway, all right, let me turn it up to Rusty and see what's going on. Thanks for checking in, Dan. We'll catch up with you in a little bit. Right. WK5R. Rusty, you ready to take a shot?
Okay, Jay. What in the world? There we go. WK5R, and this is the Boat Anchors Unlimited. We're running the usual stuff, Kenwood TS590S, the Audio Technica microphone, driving the Homebrew 8877 at least legal limit into a Homebrew fan dipole up at 50 feet, and that's where we are. So who else is out there for the Boat Anchors Unlimited? Come now.
November 5, Papa, Foxtrot.
All right, go ahead, Phil.
Tango Whiskey Romeo.
And the whole crew. Always something going on this band, on this frequency. Glad to be here. This is M5PL, still located near Vicksburg, Mississippi, and I've got a Collins, of course, that's all I've got. You're not working. I got a Collins KBM2, Heil microphone, about 16 F2 power supply, getting Rusty built, by the way, rebuilt, and it works wonderfully. It put out 135 watts on this radio. And I got a 312B4 and a heat kit SB200, putting out about 600, and I got a modified cage dipole at 45 feet. And that's what I got. I'm going to stick to it. M5PL, back to this.
Okay, Phil. Sounds good as usual there. Old Collins is doing its job there. All right. I heard something ending in Romeo. Come ahead.
Yes, hello to everybody on the net. This is David, K5TWR in Tyler, Texas. I'm one of Steve's friends, but anyway, running Kenwood TS520 here with a MC50 microphone and a dipole antenna that I built and put up at 20 feet. So no amplifier, so we're getting on voice peaks about 100 and, let's see, about 135, 140 watts, but on peaks I'm getting a little bit more, about 160. So anyway, back to net. Thanks a lot. K5TWR.
Okay, David, old Kenwood is working for you. You're plenty loud here. You don't need an amp right now. You might down there at Jay's, but not here. I don't know. Anyway, okay, who's next for the Boat Anchors Unlimited? Come now. Okay, with a Kilo Golf 5 India, and I did not get the rest of it. Come ahead.
Kilo Golf 5 India, Echo, Randall over in Marshall.
That's who I thought it was, Randall. Go ahead.
Yeah, hey, Rusty, good to hear you and everybody else on the net. Tonight I'm coming in on an old Yaesu FTDX 560. Peaking probably, somewhere right at 150 watts out this evening. And going into an in-bed halfway. And the microphone is D104. And hopefully she's pretty close on frequency. She does have a tendency to drift just a little bit. Hey, Rusty, thanks for calling the net. We'll turn it back to you. This is KT5IE.
Okay, Randall, the old Yaesu FT560 is working. I suspect that radio was probably doesn't have very wide filters in it anyway, but everything's clear and everything. It sounds right on frequency. Might be that the D104 is making it a little bit narrow. I don't know. You might try a Shure 444D on it. That might help to soften it up a little bit, but it's working like it's supposed to. Appreciate you checking in. All right, who's next for the Boat Anchors Unlimited? Come now.
Mike Tango.
Something with Tango in it, that's all I got.
Hey, Rusty, it's Mike, WA5MTT. Just wondering if you could copy me okay on this Collins rig.
Yeah, I got you now, Mike. Go ahead.
Okay, all right. I just plugged in rather quickly the KWM 380, and I'm driving the heck out of a Collins 30S1. I don't have my attenuator in between it. The microphone is Electro Voice 664. So anyway, just thought I'd put this thing on real quick.
Well, the KWM 380 is working. Sounds good there. Just back off of the 30L1 there. We don't want you to blow it up. Appreciate you checking in, Mike. We'll catch you next time. All right, who else is out there for the Boat Anchors Unlimited? Come now.
No, this is a 30S1. It'll take it.
Oh, okay. I thought you said a 30L1. I thought, yeah, that would drive that a little hard.
I do.
All right. Well, it's working. We'll catch you next time. Okay, who's next for the Boat Anchors Unlimited? Come now. Anybody else out there for the Boat Anchors Unlimited, Nick? Come now.
Well, Rusty, any chance you can hear K5LYN?
Hey, go ahead there, Lynn. Where you at?
Well, I'm just dragging my butt in the house. Yeah, we left New York City Monday morning, and we're in Austin now, so I'm alive and well. I don't think I've got sense enough to take any check-ins. It's good to hear everybody. You're hearing my radio barefooted. That's the best I can do tonight, but carry on. Y'all have done a great job. K5LYN.
Well, you want to take a few? You're sounding fine.
No, no, I better not. I don't think I make sense when I talk on the radio right now, Rusty. Next week, though, we'll take it again.
Welcome home, Lynn.
I think you made it back home safe there, and we'll look for you next week. Okay. Anybody else out there for the Boat Anchors Unlimited? Come now.
Edward David X-Ray.
Hey, go ahead, Byron.
Hello, Rusty. Good evening to you, everybody else on the net, and welcome home, Lynn. Go hit the sack. You've got to be a little tired. Tonight I'm on the old Kenwood 520 again, barefoot. Peaking about 130 watts out, I guess. And into the old inverted V. The microphone is the standard MC50 mic. So that's all I have to brag about tonight. Of course, we're looking forward to Belton, and the countdown is on. We're into September now, and it's cooling off a tad. Hopefully it'll drop another 10 degrees by October, I hope. So back to you, Rusty. Thanks for running the net. WA5EDX.
All right, Byron. You're making a jump over here from Bluffdale in fine fashion. You hit me at 20 over barefooted there. And the old Kenwood's working. Appreciate you checking in. We'll catch you next time. Who else is out there for the Boat Anchors Unlimited? Come now. Anybody else out there for the Boat Anchors Unlimited? Come now.
Well, if nobody else has anything to say, I just want to warn everybody, be careful when you walk out your shack around midnight. Make sure the lights are on. I walked into mine out here in the barn last night, and the light was on, thank God, and there was a copperhead right in the middle of the floor. Had to go back in, get a 22, and dispense with him, so be careful. Back to you. Thanks, Rusty.
Roger, yeah, you got to watch out for them little critters. Yeah, all righty. Well, I think I've fished the pond dry up here, Jay, so back to you, KM5QS, WK5R. Take her away.
All right. Well, we're above 20 now, so I mean, you know, it for the way the weather is tonight, we're not doing too bad. I'm glad to hear Lynn back home. Glad they made it home safe and had a great time. It seemed like they must have had a great time. He's got that lift in his voice that he's tired but happy. I'm just making things up, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, all right. Is there anyone we've missed? Anyone else for the Boat Anchors Unlimited? Come now.
Hey, Jay.
Yep.
You read my voice correctly, Card, but happy is the right answer. Carry on.
Okay. It's good to hear you. All right. Anyone else for the Boat Anchors Unlimited? Well, I guess we're probably running down to the end, so I appreciate everybody checking in this evening. A lot of good sounding rigs out there. Everybody's doing fine work, keeping them up and running, keeping the old tube stuff alive. Appreciate it. It's always fun. We know what it takes to keep these things on the air, some more than others. So I'm going to give my 73, say good evening to everybody, and I will see y'all next week. Rusty, if you want to wrap it up on your end, and we'll catch them later. KM5QS, adios.
All right, Jay. This is WK5R with the Boat Anchors Unlimited Net. Last call for check-ins. Come now.
Alpha Foxtrot 5, Bravo, India.
Okay, there was an Alpha Fox 5 something, a little fuzzy, but I didn't get the suffix. Come again.
Yeah, Rusty, Bravo, India.
Oh, okay, that's down in Uvalde, right?
Roger. I just thought I'd check in anyway. I'm not on a Boat Anchors, but I am running a Yaesu 3000 through a Maritime 811H with a dipole about 40 feet in the air. That's about it. Rusty, back to you.
Okay, I can see I'm hearing a little bit of fuzz on it there. I don't know what it is, whether it's just something in the microphone or some real light RF, one of the two, but you got a little bit of fuzz on it there, but I did get everything you said there. Appreciate you checking in. We'll catch you next time. Anybody else left out there that wants to check into the Boat Anchors Unlimited before I shut it down?
Kilo 5, Bravo, India.
KK5BI, go ahead.
Yeah, hello Rusty, and hello to the rest of the net. Just got in here running kids and grandkids here and there, and I figured I'd get in here and check in. I'm on the old ICOM 736 from the early 90s, and running it to AL 811. About 450 watts into inverted V, about 40 foot in the air. And I figured I'd get in here and say hello, and I'm in Hillsboro, Texas. And back to you, Rusty, 73s, and hope everybody has a good evening. Got a little rain just a little bit ago, and take it when we can get it for sure. Back to you, Rusty, KK5BI.
All right, the old 736 is working. I used to have one of those, and it was mil-spec'd. Somebody did mil-spec on it. I don't have any idea where that thing's at now. That was a pretty good little old radio. Anyway, we'll catch you later on there. Appreciate you checking in from Hillsboro. All right, last call, check-in for the Boat Anchors Unlimited net. Come now. All right, I heard nothing. We'd like to thank everybody for checking in. Jay, myself, William, when he's here, he just got back. And a bunch of others out there. I know what it takes to see these old rigs on the air and make them work. We'll catch all of y'all next week. So this is WK5R, now closing the Boat Anchors Unlimited net and returning the frequency to normal amateur abuse. WK5R clear.
Thank you, Rusty, and 73 from KC5WLF.
You're welcome, Jimmy.